So imagine after being dedicated to your marriage for 10 years, on your 10th year anniversary, instead of you guys thinking it's going to be something big, you go all out and you're trying to make it a beautiful and special day, and your partner breaks up with you and essentially hands you divorce papers. Yeah. Literally, that's what happened to BOLAJI. She literally devoted her life to this man. Okay, devoted her life to him. All right, had his kids, raised them. Like, basically, in my opinion, she was a slave in that house. She acted like a bitch. But, like, she saw it as she was providing and dedicating herself to her home. And she met this man and got with him when she was like 18, 19. So she literally knows nobody, no other man, no other life outside of him. So now where does she begin? He literally packs up his stuff and he leaves. Where does she begin? She don't even know where to begin. Like she doesn't even know. Like she literally has an alarm set to like wake up and make breakfast. There's no one to make breakfast for anymore. So like she literally has to pick up the pieces of her life and start all over. And I love to see that journey. And that's basically what the rest of the film is about. Is about her trying to find herself. You know, pick up the pieces of her life, move on. You know, possibly entertain the idea of getting back into the dating market, dating pool, finding love again. Is she even ready for that? So yeah, watch and find out. So what I will say is I really liked this film and I loved Balaji's acting when it came to just her. As in like the wife, the broken wife that was left and abandoned and has to pick herself up, find herself again. I loved that storyline. And I get that like Nigerians love romance, but I wish that she had done it a little differently. Like what I would have liked to see is maybe towards the end she had met Daniel and you know, was like finding herself and maybe was open to start dating him by the end of the film. What I didn't like about the film was that I feel like she was very quick to get into getting to know and seeing where things would go with Daniel. Like, I don't want to give the whole story away, but I feel like that part was rushed and a bit unrealistic because, like, after being with someone for 10 years, you're not going to move on that quickly. And granted, I know they were trying to show her being, you know, not ready, you know, not wanting to, like, you know, sleep with him and stuff like that, but it still was rushed. It still, she didn't have to go that route. Like I get you, you know, Daniel was a male lead, but like maybe it could have started off like as, you know, hey, y'all were friends, y'all are doing things together, going bowling, doing activities, just like being friends. And then by the end, it's like, oh, he lets her know how he feels about her. And then, you know, she thinks about it and she's like, okay, maybe 6 months have gone by. And then she's maybe at the end is like, okay, like, you know, I do like you and I would love for us to see where this goes. And then it ends. I would have preferred that. I would have think that was a little bit more realistic, tastefully done. I don't know, the way that they ended up trying to incorporate the romance with Daniel, I wasn't a fan of it. And I didn't like it. And I think it was rushed. And I think it could have been better done, especially in line with reality. But I mean, that's my only qualm about it. Like I said, the first part where it's about her and her acting and her story and her, you know, journey, I loved all of that. So, I mean, in all, I probably give the movie a 7. I still think it was decent. I think most people might enjoy it. Because I think Balaji does have good movies. It just probably wasn't a favor of mine. And like I said, the whole romance issues with the incorporation. So, yeah, I think a 7 is fair. I think you guys can watch it. I think most people would like it. It was a like, but not a love.